Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Yoga for Athletes. I am Doria. I hope you've had a wonderful day thus far and that you have a wonderful evening and weekend and week and all that good stuff. Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or whichever you choose to celebrate and honor in your life. So obviously it's the holidays here. If you're not watching this tonight. It's Christmas Eve. So that's a very special time. It's exciting. There's new things. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on in the next few days, probably a lot of family, a lot of activities, a lot of eating, all those good things. So what better time to have the intention of rest, relax, renew. So welcome to Rest, Relax, and Renew. You will get a nice deep stretch. You will leave feeling obviously relaxed and loose and prepared to go into the next few days, especially if you are watching this in the next day or so around the holiday season, or if maybe you just had a stressful time in your life right now and this just happened to land in your lap. Welcome. And I hope you enjoy. So to begin, come into a comfortable seated position, whether it's Sukhasana, your legs are extended out long, and just really lengthen up through the spine, soften the gaze, and close the eyes to connect to the breath here. Start by inhaling through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stay here for a few more rounds on your own, setting and sealing any intention. Take about 3 more breaths here. Start to bat the eyelashes open. Coming back into your space. To begin, I want you to lengthen the legs out wide, coming into a wide-legged position. Take the legs as wide as you can, or you would like, just as long as you feel a nice deep stretch in the inner thighs, you're good to go. Now find the external rotation of the thigh bones back and down, which will help keep the toes flexed up towards the ceiling. You might want to have some blocks here because we are going to come into a forward fold position. They're really nice to rest your head on. So if you really want to embody that whole rest, relax, restore theme we're going with, and you don't want to maybe push yourself too hard, or maybe that's just where you are today, grab some blocks. Place them out in front of you, and you can stack them up whichever way you like. Now I want you to inhale, lengthen up through the spine, and then on the exhale, start to walk the hands out until you feel that even deeper of a stretch in the inner thighs, and then fold down and allow the head to rest onto the blocks if you would like. If you don't want to use the blocks, you don't have to. It's just an option. Just breathe here. Maintain a lengthen the back of the neck. Softness in the backs of the knees. Deepening the inhale and the exhale with each and every breath. To aid your body in finding that softness throughout. Use the breath and send it to the tight spaces you find along the way. Unraveling the knots within the body by asking them to release.
3 more breaths here.
On the inhale, start to press into the hands, walking them back up until you reach that upright position. Exhale when you get to the top. Awesome job. That is one of my all-time favorite relaxation forward folds. It's amazing. Bring the right foot into the inner part of that left leg. Coming into Janu Sirsasana, we're going into the side angle position. So you're going to take the left hand, another one of my favorites, to the shin, ankle, peace fingers around the toes. We'll lift the left arm up towards the ceiling and take it up and over. Roll that right shoulder back and down, allowing the left to drop, really expanding through that chest. You should really feel the stretch all the way through the top of that, from the top of that right hip, all the way up the right side body to the back of that right tricep. Maybe imagine with each inhale, lengthening back up that right hand towards the ceiling. Then on the exhale, take it back over. Trying to reach those right fingertips a little bit further past that left foot. Even if it's just energetically and in your mind, imagining that one day you'll get there. Last breath here. On the inhale, rise back up. Exhale when you get to the top. Before we switch sides, we're going to bring that right knee in, like up into an upright position, coming into a Marichyasana C variation. So we'll bring the right hand outside the right hip and wrap the left arm around that, wrap the left arm around that right knee. Sorry, I just got a little brain fart there for a minute. So you can stay here hugging that right knee in, or you can even hook that left elbow over the right knee to gaze over the right shoulder even more. And use that right hand to press away from the mat as you find that rotation in the torso and sit up tall. Try not to collapse down with that right hand, but really use that right hand to press the mat up and away. Really activating through that arm, but keeping a slight bend in that elbow. You don't want to lock out that elbow. Last breath here. On your inhale, start to unravel. Exhale when you get to center. Switch sides, so right leg extends out long, left foot comes to the inner part of that right leg with the right foot flexed up towards the ceiling. Same options as before, right hand to the shin, ankle or peace fingers around the toes, left arm comes up and over, reaching past the right foot if possible. Allow that left shoulder to roll back and down, allowing the right to drop, opening up through the chest. Really expanding through that chest. And breathe. Really allow the breath to soften, to allow the body to relax. Allow the muscles to relax that you hold the most tension in. Two more breaths here. Inhale lifts you all the way up. Exhale when you get to the top. Now bring that left knee in and take the left foot to the ground to come into your Marichyasana C variation on the opposite side with the right leg extended out long. Wrap that right arm around that left knee and hug it in and twist the torso and looking over that left shoulder. Or you can hook that elbow like you did before. If you did that before, placing that left hand outside the left hip, engage over the opposite left shoulder as well. Again, don't sink down into that left shoulder, but really use that left hand to press the mat up and away. Allow the breath to soften through the abdomen. This will help you find a deeper rotation in the torso. Three more breaths here. Inhale, come back through center, unwrapping the body. Exhale when you get there. Awesome. So I want you to bring your feet into a diamond type position. So don't bring it all the way up like you would do in Balasana, but take it a little bit further out so that you have, so if you do have a lot of tightness in the hips, you feel a little bit more comfortable. Now, if you feel like you want to go all the way deep into the butterfly pose, do so. But if not, you can have legs in the diamond position like I am. You can even take blocks up underneath the knees or rest pillows up underneath the knees and use the blocks down in front of you and the backs of the heels to rest your head on, because we're going to come into a forward fold. So I want you to really inhale, lengthen up through the spine, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. And then on the exhale, I want you to fold over the legs. You can clasp the hands around the feet and rest here. Ensure there's length in the back of the neck, that the shoulders don't creep up towards the ears, that the face is soft. That you're releasing in the hips, and that you feel no pain within the knees. If you feel pain in the knees, please back out and don't fold as deeply as you were. Not only is it stretching the outsides of the hips and the glutes, also going to stretch slightly throughout the tops of the feet, and a little bit in the inner thighs, backs, the triceps, your shoulders, lower back. And allow the body to sink into this posture.
each and every muscle to relax.
If you'd like to take the hands down to the floor instead of clasping the outsides of the feet, you can.
Until you're ready to remove the blocks from underneath
The hips or the knees, to allow them to try to descend down towards the mat. Feel free to do so. We'll be here a little bit longer.
Two more breaths here.
On your inhale, start to roll up. Exhale when you get to the top. Now I want you to lengthen the left leg out long and bring the right foot back into the inner part of that left leg. We're going to do Janu Sirsasana A, which is just head to knee pose, which we're not going to worry about whether we clasp the shin, ankle, peace fingers around the toes. If you would like to do that, please feel free to do so. I'm going to choose to do a little bit more restorative. I'm going to place my forearms outside each of my calves, like each part of my calves, but either side. And then I'm just going to allow my head to rest onto my shin. So I'm going to be here, but if you're not able to even get down to get down that far, then just stay right up here and lengthen the back of the neck, gazing forward. Or you can come down here, gazing forward, or down towards the shin. Wherever you'd like to be, and wherever you just feel that release in the lower back and the outside of that right hip, please feel free to be there. On the inhale, start to walk the hands back up. Exhaling when you get to the top. We're going to switch sides here. So right leg will extend out long, left foot will come in to the innermost part of that right leg. Same options as before, so choose whichever you would like to be, or you can start up high and work your way down low. It's just where you are, where you want to go today. There's no set expectation here. There's no finish line. No status quo. Just you and your breath and your body. Notice how the more you deepen your breath, the longer we stay in these postures, that your body tends to naturally soften by taking a hold of gravity and allowing it to take hold. On your inhale, start to rise up. Exhaling at the top. Awesome. So we're going to come to lie flat on our backs. I want you to find your way there, the way you would like to. Typically, I would roll up and down on my spine to get there, but with the theme of tonight's class, that would be a little energizing. So I'm just going to lower myself down softly and slowly. So from here, we're going to come into reclined pigeon posture. So cross that right leg over the left and hug the left knee in towards the chest. Interlace the hands behind the back of the hamstring or the front of the shin. And just find a nice gentle sway here back and forth, maybe. Hug that left knee in. If you would like to press that right knee out away from you to open up deeper through the hip, please feel free to do so. Take 3 more breaths here. Release the back of that left hamstring, allow the right through the left leg to descend. From here, cross that right knee completely over the left. We're gonna come into a supine position or supine twist. So take the arms wide or come into a Texas T position or the cactus arms. And allow the knees to fall heavy to the left, gazing over the right shoulder. On your inhale, bring the knees back through center. Exhale when you get there. Uncross the right leg off the left and come into reclined pigeon posture on the opposite side. So left knee, left foot crosses over the right. Hug the right knee in towards the chest. Interlace the hands, either back of the hamstring or the front of the shin. And maybe find that nice gentle sway and massage in the lower back and sacrum. Release the clasp from the back of that right leg. Allow that right foot to descend down towards the mat. Allow the left leg to cross completely over the right. Coming back into that supine twist on the other side. Take the arm position of your choice and allow the knees to fall to the right. Gaze over the left shoulder this time. Inhale, bring the knees back through center. Exhaling when you get there. I want you to uncross that left leg off the right, bringing both feet back down to the mat. If you're close to a wall, please bring your mat to the edge of the mat, to the wall. I don't know if you can see that I have moved positions, but I also changed mats. But I've brought my mat all the way up to the edge of the wall. We're gonna come into, oh my gosh, I just lost it. Legs up the wall. So what you'll do is scooch the hips as close as you can up to the wall before lying flat on the back. Then you just take your feet to the wall, and I just press my elbows to kind of help aid get my hips pretty much, or my bum completely flush to the wall. So, just kind of have to scooch your way in there. And then I just allow my legs to lengthen up the wall. This is a very restorative posture. If you do not have access to a wall, you can always just place a block underneath your lower back or sacrum and allow the legs just to float up and be flexed up towards the ceiling. Whichever way you find easiest, please do so. We're going to stay here for several minutes before we enter into Shavasana. I like to do restorative postures like this to reset the nervous system, to reset the mind, balance energies, calm anxieties. Feel free to use this time as a meditation. Allow the mind to find stillness. When you see those thoughts start to come, feel them. Just allow them to pass by. Like you're watching clouds. If you're comfortable here, please feel free to stay here for Shavasana. It is very nice to be in Shavasana with the legs up the wall. If you've never tried it, I invite you to do so. If you would like to exit out of this posture to enter into a traditional Shavasana, start to allow the legs to descend down towards you by bending in the knees, and allow them to fall in whichever direction that best serves you, or that you don't have furniture in, and that you're going to hit your legs off. And then do your best to seamlessly and carefully turn yourself a long ways back onto your mat. It's a little tricky. That's why I try to stay with legs up the wall for myself. And then lengthen the legs out long. Take the arms as wide as the mat or wider. Feet as wide as the mat or wider. Take up every inch of space that you would like to. Maybe grab a blanket, a pillow, whatever you would like to help you rest in Shavasana. Soften the gaze and close the eyes. Allow the eyes to fall heavy into the back of the skull. Allow the face to soften. Tongue to fall from the roof of the mouth. Shoulders fall away from the ears. Upper arm bones followed by the lower arm bones start to press firmly into the mat, all the way down to the fingertips. Circles back up the opposite side of the arms, flows down through your chest, entering into your abdomen. Releasing each and every muscle there. Wrapping around the lower back and down into the glutes. Circling back up to the hips. And flowing down the legs. Washing over the backs of the calves. Circling around the ankles. And entering into feet all the way to the tip-toes. As you rest in Shavasana.